Okay, so I'm just going to sign for you the signs that are on this particular worksheet that I've created. And I'm just going to do the ones that we worked on for the first 3 weeks. Okay. So obviously, I hope you can see me. I can't see myself. Let me see. I want to just make sure I'm in the. I just want to make sure you can see me. There we go. Okay. Because I want to make sure that I'm right in the mode so that you know, in the window so that you guys can see me. Okay, so the first thing we learned was our ABCs. Okay, so there's your alphabet. Then we learned our colors: red, blue, yellow, green, black, brown, purple, pink, white, gray. Okay, I'll do those one more time. Red, blue, yellow, green, black, orange. I think I forgot this one the first time. Orange, brown, purple, pink, white, gray. Okay. I just realized on the paper I have 2 pinks and no orange. Okay, there we go. All right, the next thing we're going to do is people or pronouns. Okay, so he, she, brother, sister, mom, dad, grandpa, grandma, boy cousin, girl cousin. Okay, aunt, it's an A hand shape, aunt, and a U hand shape, uncle. Okay, friend, and then best friend. Okay, me, my, yours, they, them. Okay, and then the last 2 are husband and wife. Husband, wife. Okay, so that looks like all of the pronouns we've learned thus far. The next thing we learned was places, generally in a school setting. Okay, so we learned, we did it in a sentence. So you're going to recess. Okay, you're going to the bathroom. It's a T hand shape and it's shaken. Bathroom. We're going to the classroom. Okay, class, and then the four walls, room. Okay, it is now circle time. It is now circle time. Okay, now time to go home. Home. It's now time to go home. Okay. So then we have music. It's now time to go to music. Okay. Now, if they're singing in a choir, you can use this. If they're playing an instrument, let's say they're an orchestra or band, then you might play the instrument that you know that they're playing. Trumpet or flute or drums, right? Or what do they call that thing? The xylophone. So you're going to mimic how they would play that particular instrument. Okay, some other signs would be home, gym, library. So home, gym, and library. Okay, the sign for school. Okay, so it's time to go home. It's time to go to school. Okay. Okay. Some other ones that we're going to learn in this category is store. Store. Sell is once. Sell is the verb. Noun is store. So double movement. Okay. Bus. It's B hand shapes. Bus. Bus. So it's time to go to the bus. Okay. Other people that we have in the schools are speech, speech, teacher, speech, teacher, reading. Here's your piece of paper. Here's their little eyeballs, and they're reading. The reading teacher. Okay, reading teacher. Okay, principal. Principal. Guidance. counselor. Guidance counselor. This is also the sign for counselor. Okay, so counselor. Okay. There's also some signs for computer. Some will sign it like this. Some will sign it like this. Here's your keyboard, and you're typing on your keyboard for computer. Okay. All right, let's see here. Other signs that we have learned were feeling signs, and then weather signs. So feeling, happy, sad, bored, happy, sad, bored, excited. Your feelings are jumping all around. Excited. Frustrated. Things just keep slapping you in the face. Frustrated. Scared. Now remember I said that it's important that your facial non-manual markers match your sign. So we wouldn't say, I'm scared, right? Scared. Your face needs to match, okay? So I'm scared. I'm tired. Okay? And then surprise, surprise. Okay? I'm cold. And I'm hot. Okay, so we'll do those again. Happy, sad, bored, excited, frustrated, scared, tired, surprise. Okay? So the other ones that we've been working on have been weather signs, right? And seasons of the year. So we have fall, summer, wiping the sweat off your brow. Spring, like things are starting to grow again. And winter's the same sign as cold. You're just kind of shivering. Okay, so fall, winter, spring, and summer. Okay. Other things that we learned was temperature. So temperature, cold, hot, and cool. Cool or warm. Okay, so we have cold and cool, warm and hot. Okay. All right, a couple other things that we learned was to be safe. Be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. Let's do that again. Be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. So you could say act safe, act respectful, and act responsible. So that's if your child is old enough to understand what that means, then I might add those to it. So it's the way they're going to behave. Behave respectful, behave responsible. Okay? So we have Halloween coming up soon. So Halloween, you'll see like this, or you'll see like this. Some people do Halloween, others do Halloween. Okay. All right. So what I'm looking at now is I'm going to give you some signs that we have not learned yet, but will be learning this week. Okay. So we have our shapes. So we have a circle, where you can draw a circle, or a circle, a square. Okay, so we got to make that a little bit shorter. I got a little carried away. Square, triangle, or rectangle. Okay, so let's do those again. Circle, square, triangle, and rectangle. Okay, so that's our shapes. All right, let's look and see what else we're going to learn. Okay, so last week, I asked you to bring a very simple storybook. And so we're going to I'm going to teach each of you how to sign your storybook so that you can present it to your child. Okay? But we're going to go through some more signs and then that we're going to learn this week. And then when you guys bring your storybooks, then we'll make sure that we do at least 3 stories a week. Okay, if not 4. We have a lot of students, so we may have to. Okay, so the next sign that I want to teach is read. Read. Okay, I've got my hand here and I'm reading. Pay attention. Pay attention. Okay, the word listen, but if you have a deaf or hard of hearing child, they may not be able to do that. So that's why we say pay attention. Okay. Now the next one was something that somebody asked, and it says, give yourself 2 points. Okay. So I would say 2 points. Okay, or bump, bump. It depends on what it looks like. So if they're doing this, if they're making hash marks, then I would say hash marks. Okay, it depends on how they're giving them. Those 2 points would depend on how well it goes. And now I just realized my camera's not on. There we go. Hopefully it's been recording all this time. Okay, so we're going to count from 1 to 20. Okay, now on 1 through 5, your 1 through 4, your palm is facing you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some people will do 5 like this. Some people will turn it around. Doesn't matter as long as your student knows what you're talking about. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's do that again. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now 11. Palm facing you. 11, 12, 13. Wave at yourself. Thumb under your 4. So it looks like this. 14, 15. Okay, so let's do this again. 11, 12, 13, 14, thumb out, 15. Okay, now 10 plus 6 is 16. 10 plus 7 is 17. 10 plus 8 is 18. 10 plus 9 is 19. And then 20. Okay, so let's do those again. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so let's count 1 to 10. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so those are your numbers. All right, the other thing that we talked about last week was the fact that here in Billings, we had a little bit of a scare, and a student in the middle school brought a gun to school. And so the classes were instructed in the Heights to do the drill for a shooter. And so we learned the sign for danger, danger. Okay. Evacuation, evacuation. You could also do evacuation. Here's the line, and they're all going out the door. And we also learned the sign for lockdown. So doors locked, doors locked. Okay, so that's a sign for lockdown. Okay, evacuation and danger. Okay, if the students are told to like hide under their desk or under the teacher's desk or in a closet, this is the sign for hide. Hide. Okay. All right. So somebody wanted to know the sign for feather. I typically spell it, or I might say a bird feather. They kind of float down to the bottom, right? Sharpen. So you stick your pencil into the pencil thing and you wind it. Sharpen. So if we're talking about a pencil or a pen. So pencil, because people tend to put their pencils behind their ears. Pencil. Used to be a long time ago for a pen, it needed to be wet because of the ink. So that's pen. Okay. Don't. Stop. So if a student is doing something you don't want them to do, don't. Stop. Okay. Ignore. So you've got your 4 fingers, index touches your nose, and you throw it. Ignore. So maybe the janitor is outside mowing the grass and the kids are all looking out the window. You can say, ignore. Ignore. Okay, so then we have writing. Right, so write, read. Okay, another one might be a spelling test. Spelling test. So hopefully you guys all know that when giving a spelling test to a deaf or hard of hearing child, you sign the sign. You don't finger spell it because that's giving them the answer, right? So if the word was ignore, you would do this, not IGNORE, because that's for a spelling test, that doesn't work. You're telling them how to spell it. So you would sign the sign ignore. And you would have to practice that with them several times a week. Okay, so next we're going to learn, a few more, I'm sorry. Yell, yell. Hopefully the teacher's not yelling, right? Yell. Or maybe a kid is yelling, right? And they're all looking around like, what's going on? They're yelling. Okay, desk. It's where you sit at your desk, and here's your chair. So desk and chair. Now sit down is 1. Remember how I said the noun is done twice and the verb is done once. So if you want them to all sit down, sit versus chair. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Greg is in this office right here.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi. Hi.
Okay. Coat. It's like you're putting it on. Putting on a coat. Okay. And then work. Work. Okay, so work. Okay, so you could say play, no, work. Right? Homework. Homework. Okay. The last few things I'd like you to learn is some of the fast food places, because kids will want to do that. So McDonald's. McDonald's. Some will do McDonald's. McDonald's. Okay. Burger King is usually BK. Burger King or Burger King. Wendy's is just usually spelled. I haven't ever seen Wendy's be anything but spelled. Okay. Then I usually see for Taco Bell, TB. Taco Bell. Taco John, TJ. Okay. If you're going on a field trip, usually you would say, we're going to the zoo, all right? Or we're going to the fire station, all right? A lot of kids are going to the fire station right now. Fire station. Okay. The last thing we're going to learn is some toys. Okay, so truck, doll, table, blocks. Okay, so you might have, like I would do the squares, and then you set them down, and then you block them, and then you block. So I would act it out as if I was block. Or you might do this. Just make sure it's in the shape of a square. All right, blocks. Ball. And then jump rope. Like you're actually jumping rope. Okay, so truck, car, doll, table, blocks, and show how you're stacking them up, or maybe you're doing them one on top of another. Ball. Now it could be a baseball, right? Baseballs are littler. Softballs are bigger. Just a ball. Okay, so all the different types of balls, you think about the size of it, and then jump rope. Okay. The last thing we're going to learn is a few more holidays and some food items. Okay, so food, again, food is eat is once, food is twice, food. Kids want candy and crackers and cheese, milk, juice, and then granola bar. So candy, crackers, cheese, milk, juice, and granola bar. Okay. Next lesson, we'll learn some more toys such as kitchen items and eating utensils. Okay. The only other thing I want to finish with is, remember, Halloween. Then we have Thanksgiving. Sometimes you'll see people do this for Thanksgiving. Christmas. Okay, so we have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then the last one is Easter. Now there's a secular and a religious sign. So Easter is a non-secular, and Easter, Jesus arose. So Easter or Easter. Okay, I think that's quite enough for right now. Let me know if you have questions, and we'll be going over these two online while we're doing them. Okay, have a great day.